We're not allowed to talk.
Sit here and stare at each other?
Yeah.
All right, well. Make the ass clap. Make the ass clap.
No.
No?
Not the vibe.
No.
Not the vibe.
I thought we was clapping ass today.
I don't think that you know what the vibe is.
Make the ass clap.
I think somebody needs to vibe check you. Just kidding.
Damn, did I fail the vibe check just now?
Yeah.
What's the vibe then?
The vibe's like, like it was a rainy day, like we're chilling,
I mean, at some point it was sunny and beautiful out.
Okay, but shut the fuck up.
Also, when you came in the house, your energy was on.
If the day starts out rainy, even if the sun comes out, the day is a rainy day. So basically just, shut the fuck up.
Valid.
Thank you so much. I'll be here all night.
You think these are people clapping, but it's really a bunch of girls just clapping cheeks. This is actually recorded at a strip club.
I don't think that's...
Yeah, it was Magic City.
No, that's not.
Bunch of strippers' asses
That's not the
clapping.
case.
That's what that was.
I don't think that's...
Like that. That's why you hear people going, woo!
No, that's not real.
Let's do it again. You hear, woo! You hear that? And then in the back, 2 Chainz, but I got a few.
No, that's not.
Yeah, 2 Chainz in the background.
No, that's not going
you hear
on.
2 Chainz in the background?
No, he's not in the background.
I heard a true.
I think that you are having like hallucinations, like delusions or something.
Delusions of gender.
Today's podcast is sponsored by Aha. No, just kidding.
Aha.
It's not, but we are both drinking it. So
we are both drinking it. There's also some coffee being.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
guys,
welcome back to the From Earth podcast.
Brought to you by Gilmar Tovar
and Anna Cook.
I know it's been
a minute.
We missed last week's episode, and it's because actually we turned in today. Today's actually last week's episode. No. But dude, I feel like every day there's something to do.
I know.
And I feel like our days usually jam packed.
So true.
So we just run out of time, or it's just at the end of the day we're too tired to do it.
Remember when we were unemployed? Remember when I was unemployed?
Yeah, when you were unemployed.
I miss that.
I
miss that.
I wonder if I'll be unemployed later on.
Probably not.
Like if this thing turns up a notch again, like it's turned again.
If it gets turned
up.
I won't be. I'll be working.
Yeah.
I'm a mom.
I'll try to. I might feel uncomfortable working, so I might opt out.
I think that would be smart.
Yeah. Then I can work on a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Work on this company.
So I got some shit on your shirt. Shit on your shirt.
Yeah, I got a bunch of cat hair on my shirt.
That's not what I was referring to, but yeah.
The shirt was also on the closet ground for a little bit, so there's that.
The shirt was in the closet. Was it really? Wait,
yeah,
did you change your shirt before we did this?
Yeah, I didn't like the shirt I was wearing prior to this.
Interesting.
So, I get a change. And what it is.
What is this shirt?
It's a Nike shirt. Also makes me look.
Does it?
Nah, it doesn't. I thought there'd be more definition in my arms.
Gilmar is, if you're not watching, if you're just listening, Gilmar is currently flexing.
Fuck!
Way too aggressively. I think you need to settle down. So anyway, what have we been up to? What's the fuck is up?
Nothing. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure to check out
Thank you so much.
What we've been up to. The other day, I was thinking about the fact that I'm a twin. And I just thought about how crazy it is how crazy it is to be a twin. Because you kind of like...
Sorry for laughing.
You kind of like feel the same shit.
Sorry.
And also, you can kind of distinguish which twin is which from being a twin. Like for the most part, I feel like I can do that pretty well.
Yeah. How can you do that? What's your method? You've explained it to me before, but...
For those of you that don't know.
Yeah.
Here's a little tip, a little hint, a little trick. Usually the way I tell it is usually the twin with the smaller facial features is the younger one, as opposed to the twin with the bigger facial features is typically the older one.
So not like the face itself, but the features like the eyes, the nose.
Yeah. So for example, I feel like my brother's face is a lot closer together than mine is. He also looks a bit more evil. Maybe the younger one, another easier way of saying this is the younger one looks evil.
That you think that he looks evil?
Oh, yeah, he knows that too. We look at childhood photos and he's like, oh, fuck, I'm going to shoot somebody. He's definitely the kid that would wear black Air Force Ones and probably stab people. But he didn't do that. It's not that type of kid. But he
looks like that kind of kid.
Like silver teeth kids, you know?
Damn, that's crazy.
Fuck around with some kids with silver teeth. Some bad kids. Some badass kids.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you shouldn't trust a kid with silver teeth. That's all I gotta say.
So is that method foolproof? Have you ever been wrong?
No.
We should look up some twins.
I don't think I've ever been wrong. What are twins that we can look up?
I don't know. Just look up. Just type in like
Dylan
identical.
and Cole Sprouse.
Yeah. Do you know who's older? Why don't we go on the picture?
Let's see.
You guess which one is older.
Cole is the younger one. Dylan is the older one.
How do you know that?
Because of my reasoning.
Oh, really? Wait, click on the picture. Wait, which one is which?
He's the younger one. This is Cole, I think, and Dylan is the one on the left. He's the older one. You can just tell too. It looks like his face is a couple of minutes more mature than his face.
Can you show me another picture? I feel like this is a weird one. So you're saying that... So
like his nose is slightly smaller than his, and same thing with his like this area. I don't know. He just looks more mature to me.
So he's older?
Yeah.
He's younger?
Yes.
Okay. And then which one did you think was which?
This one's older. This one's younger.
No, but I mean like...
Oh, that's Dylan. That's Cole.
Okay, so Dylan's older. Cole is younger. Okay, now...
Let's see. Dylan and Cole Sprouse. D.O.B.
We'll just say like...
August 4th.
Who's older?
Dylan's on Cole, Mrs. Sprouse, and characters. They're twins.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to mention it.
What the fuck?
Who was older between Dylan and Cole Sprouse? Dylan is 15 minutes older than Cole.
Boom.
Shit. All right, let's look up. Just look up. Just Google search identical twins.
But how are we gonna figure out who's
let's
older?
just see if we can find any. I wonder how you would do it with triplets. Like, I wonder if it's.
That's a different league.
That's so weird.
I'm a twin. I'm not a triplet, so that's in its own league. Identical twins images.
Yeah, just do images. I guess. I don't know. Damn, this isn't gonna go well. What about famous identical twins? Google, because then we'll be able to.
Oh, like Mary Kate and Ashley.
Oh yeah, we should do them.
Okay, T and Tamara. Obviously here, she's the older one and she's the younger one. I don't know their names. I don't know which one Tia is, which one's Tamara, but the one on the right is definitely the older one. The one on the left is the younger one.
Really?
Yep.
Well, how are we supposed to check this? Can you find a picture where it's like labeled which one is which?
This is Tia and Tamara. So I'm assuming this is Tia and that's Tamara. Because, let's see. Tia Mowry.
Whenever I think of Tia and Tamara,
Sister.
recently anyway, I think of that song by Doja Cat.
Oh, got big down like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Can you wait? What have you looked up? Labeled picture of Tia and Tamara.
Yeah, Tia's the younger one.
She is?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I recognize her face.
Oh.
Let's see.
Can you just...
Which twin is on the reel? Oh, I guess that's a show.
Yeah, for a second I thought it said which twin is real. I was like, bitch.
Is older.
Wow, you really can't spell, huh?
Yeah, I guess not today.
Tamara is the older twin. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay.
You feel me?
One more. Let's do Mary Kate and Ashley.
Okay. Mary Kate. Fuck. But who's who? Those are... And Ashley Olsen. All right. Images.
Which one is which?
Oh, fuck. This one's tough because they both have...
They literally look identical.
Yeah, I mean, there's some differences in their faces, but... Oh, shit. Because they both have huge eyes.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to say she's older and she's younger. I don't know who's who here.
I don't know.
But let's go with the one with the bigger nose is going to be... Did they get a nose job? Nah.
It's also like you don't know if it's the lighting here because I feel like they're so similar. Well, her cheekbones are more defined.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go by that. So whichever one looks
I wonder
like
if
this...
that's the lighting too.
Let's look up Mary Kate. Mary Kate Olsen. Or Mary Olsen. What is her name? Yeah, Mary Kate. Oh, fuck me, dude. All right. I just looked up one of them. Why are they showing me both?
Because these bitches don't go anywhere without each other.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. They're 34 now? Jesus.
That's crazy.
I'm about to throw up. I'm so upset.
Honestly, same. Can you look up labeled picture of Mary Kate and Ashley? Like, I know that sounds dumb, but like...
Of male
reproductive system.
Okay.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Olsen.
Like, that way we know who's who.
Misspelled their last name? Cool.
Okay, it's not. They're not labeled.
Still no labeled photos of them.
Okay, can we... What if you looked up, like, which one is which?
I just know which one looks like which. So I'm just going to be like, who's the older? Who is older? Fuck.
No, wait, but you didn't...
No, I know who it is. Mary Kate. And Ashley Olsen. Did I spell it right this time?
I don't know.
Who was born first? Ashley was born first.
Okay. So
let's
is
go
she...
Ashley Olsen. I was wrong.
Damn.
No, wait. No, because this isn't the photo we looked at. The one that I looked at was... Because I couldn't tell on that one. But the one we looked at was different. It was... Where's a photo with the cheekbones?
The photo with the cheekbones.
This one. This is the photo we looked at.
Yeah.
And I went off by the fact that her nose is slightly bigger. And you said her cheekbones are more defined.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because her nose is longer than hers. It just looks like her face is longer than hers.
Okay. This one's confusing for me because I still don't really know if you were...
Mary Kate Olsen.
Wait, it said that Ashley was older, right?
Yeah, but I want to see what Mary Kate looks like.
I still don't know which one this bitch is.
Bro, it's like so hard to...
The two of them. Like, I just don't even know. Like, when you show me both of them, I just don't know who's who.
Okay, yeah, that is Mary Kate. The one with the longer face.
That is?
Yeah, because she's positioned in this... facing the same
so
way
as she was here. So you guessed that
here.
she was the younger one?
Yeah, I guess that Mary Kate was the younger one.
So you were right.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? I can't think of any other famous twins.
It's so confusing because I don't know them separately. One, I know. But just like based off of the way they look, I can tell which one's older, which one's younger. Like it'd be easier if we had them right in front of us.
You can also tell between twins easier than I can in general. For like, for instance, when we're looking at these photos, you're like, okay, this one is this one, this one's that one. Like I can tell. I'm like, I don't know, they look the same to me. All those fucking people look the same.
But I kind of get tripped out because when I see photos of Jardo and I when we were younger, I don't know who's who.
Yeah, when you guys were younger, oh my God.
It's like the same fucking person. It's the same person. It's
weird how, like, sometimes with identical twins, like, it's like, oh, like, you can tell the difference. And some identical twins, it's like, dude, I don't fucking know. Like, with Mary Kate and Ashley, like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, when they were kids. I just
don't even know.
But when they were especially kids, you couldn't.
Yeah, wait, pull up a picture of them as kids. I guess as people get older, experience, like, life kind of like, because, you know, when you're a person, there are infinite paths that your life could take, infinite paths that your, like, physicality, the way that you look could take. So I guess as you get older and your specific life experiences shape you, whether or not that's, like, you get a scar on your left cheek or your eye grows a little different over time. Mm-hmm. It like it separates twins. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Weight differences, all that. But then when you're younger, like life hasn't changed you as much. And I had no idea. We have a picture now of them up, and they're like I don't know. They look like they're 11 here or something.
I want to say the one on the left is the older one. The one on the right is the younger one. That's what I'm going with.
Okay. I'm fucking sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. How I don't even know how we would check that, you know what I mean? No idea. Oh my God. The pictures of them as kids, not even a little bit of a clue.
She's older. She's younger.
Okay. Sure.
All right. When they smile though, it's kind of, because their eyes both squint up. So it's kind of hard to tell who's, you know, but I think
they're kind of weird. Like let's think about they're first of all, they're never in any like tabloids or anything
anymore. They were at some
True.
point. Yeah.
But like, and they always look like kind of creepy because they look like identical and they wear like edgy clothes and they're like fashionable and they're always together. Like they're not like some twins that have like separate lives from each other. They're always together. It's like they're a weird, like
one person.
Yeah, they're like literally one person. It's creepy how sometimes twins are like that. Like I don't think I ever see them living separately.
But you got to think they probably went through a lot as child actors and all they had was each other.
That's honestly so true.
So maybe that's why they are the way they are with each other.
Oh, you know what we should talk about?
What?
I totally forgot about this, but that movie that I watched.
Which movie?
So I'm in like a movie club and we watch like random movies that people pick. And we watched a movie this past week that was called Tell Me Who I Am. It's on Netflix. It's like a documentary. And it's about these twins who, when they were 18, one of them got into a motorcycle accident and lost all of his memory. But when he woke up, he knew one thing, and that was who his brother was, his twin brother. So he's like in the hospital room, and he's like, "Hey," to his brother, his brother's like, "Do you know who I am?" And he's like, "Yeah, you're my twin brother." And then like his mom's sitting on the bed, and he's like, I don't, like he doesn't know who she is, and he doesn't remember anything. He doesn't know anything. Like he doesn't know how to tie his shoes. And so he starts, when they go home, he starts asking his brother things like, because which just to start off with is so fucked up, like that's how intense the connection is between twins, that you wake up. It's not like he looked in the mirror and was like, okay, this guy must be my twin brother. Like, no, he woke up, he knew who his twin brother was, but he didn't know anything else.
You know what? Just to backtrack, sorry. This is why I wanted to talk about twins, because of what you watched.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not the previous reason.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, it's crazy because you think maybe maybe it's just that fond twin connection, I
don't know.
But not even your own mother?
Yeah, he didn't recognize his mom.
That's
he didn't know his mom.
up.
He didn't know his dad. He didn't know where he lived. I don't think he knew his name. He didn't know anything.
Did he at least know what he looked like?
No, he had no idea. He knew nothing. His brain was like wiped.
Because if he at least saw himself in a mirror before that,
this is like when he first woke up.
First person he saw was his brother. He's like, I think I know you.
Well, no, he was like, do you know who I am? Or I don't remember what happened, but he didn't. It wasn't like he like got up and like
looked around and saw his brother.
Woke up and his family was there.
Oh
shit!
He
didn't know it was his family, except for he knew who his brother was.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens while you're in a coma.
I don't know, man.
Like, are things flashing through your mind, or are you just out? Like out cold, like you don't, like how when you're out cold, you don't dream.
You're probably out. I don't know.
It's just pitch black.
Well, also like you do technically dream, I think, when you're out cold, but you just don't remember it when you wake up.
Damn.
Yeah, but like I don't know. But then, so I guess should I say some of the stuff that happens?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
If you're going to watch it, it's really good. I recommend watching it. It's a little slow in the beginning.
Oh, I started off so slow.
I was like bored.
Anna gave up. She was doing other shit.
Yeah, I was like on Twitter, but it's fine. It picked up, so give it time. But it actually gets really sad. But anyway, if you're going to watch it, stop listening for like the next
couple minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, you should just put a thing up. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
For like the entire time that we're talking about it. But anyway, so basically he starts asking his twin brother when they get home, because, his brother's like, here's the kitchen. This is our house. This is where you live. Like this is how you tie shoes. All those things. And then his brother starts asking about childhood, because he says that, he's like watching TV and stuff, and he just wants to know, like, how was my childhood? Like, how was our family? And, his brother would tell him about, like, all these vacations that they went on and, like, how they had this great childhood, blah, blah, blah. And then, the dad dies. There's, like, 3 things that happen. 1, the dad dies. And the dad, when he dies, asks the brothers if they will forgive him for everything that he's done and the way he's been. And he was kind of cold to them. So, but the twin brother was like, the one that forgot his memory was like, yeah, sure, you were just a little cold. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But the other twin was like, no, even though he was on his deathbed. And the twin was like, dude, like, that's fucked up. But, whatever. Then later, they're in their 30s, I think, now. And his memory was wiped when he was 18, keep in mind. The mom dies. And the twin brother that still has his memory doesn't cry, doesn't care. And the twin brother that doesn't have his memory is like, why the fuck aren't you crying? This is our mother. You know what I mean? So that's like weird. And then, exactly. And then they're cleaning out the house, and the twin brother that doesn't have his memory finds a closet full of sex toys. He finds money hidden everywhere, like in the seam of like in jam jars and stuff. And he finds a picture of the twins when they were like 11 and they're naked and that. All right, can you just fucking stop playing that noise? Oh my God, that's literally gonna drive me insane. And the part of the picture where like their heads are is like cut off, like it's just their bodies. So he's like, this is fucking weird. So he goes to his brother and he's like, did our mom?
That really deserved though. But yeah, keep going.
I don't remember how he made the connection to this. Something he must have found something else, but he was like, did our mom sexually molest us? And the twin brother was like, yeah. And then they like didn't speak for like 20 years because he refused to talk about it to him. Yeah. And then they spoke, and the twin brother told him apparently they had like an awful childhood, like awful. I can't even talk about the things that happened to them. Like awful.
So when the memory got wiped, basically his twin brother had to teach his brother how to do everything, how things work. And also he basically lied to him about the childhood that they had, just so he wouldn't have to suffer through the trauma or live with that for the rest of his life.
He saved him from the trauma.
Yeah. So Anna had a good question. She was like, basically, if you had to choose, like, would you lie to your brother or would you tell him the truth?
Yeah, like you've been sexually molested by your own mother for like 14 years, and then with like your twin, and then your twin gets his memory erased and then asks you, how was our childhood? Would you tell him about all the trauma? I don't think I would.
I don't think I would either.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
I think I'd lie to my twin brother about that.
Yeah, because imagine like they ask you and then you have to tell them about all this awful stuff. Like, why not lie? Why not give him a life free from all that bullshit? And you know that he wouldn't discover it because, like, in this case anyway, the abuse had kind of stopped. It stopped. It's kind of complicated to explain, but like basically past the time they were 14, something happened where one of the one twin brother, like, sort of like they got to a point where they were too old to like, be forced into things.
Right.
So it just like stopped and they never talked about it or anything. So it's not like it would have came up,
Yeah, no. I mean, like, what would you guys do? Would you guys also tell your twin brother or just not even mention it so he can live a better life?
Comment down below.
It was actually really nice because he was, he basically painted this great picture.
What are you doing?
I have to update the...
You're like trying to talk and do complicated computer things. He basically painted this picture of a childhood that didn't happen. I mean, he told his brother about like family vacations they went on, how warm the water was, like, like how amazing, like family dinners, like blah, blah, blah. And he painted this world that didn't exist to save his brother. But also, like, how could you tell your brother about the trauma? Like how emotional, I don't know. It's just like such an opportunity to give him like a clean slate and allow him a life free from trauma. And even if he so he obviously clearly finds out eventually, like in his 30s, but at that point, even though that's something that's really difficult to find out, at least you don't have to deal with the actual trauma.
Right.
Like, I don't know. There's just, I thought it was really cool that he didn't tell him.
Yeah, it was very kind of him.
Yeah, I thought it was nice. You wouldn't tell Gerardo?
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think I'd want him to through the same pain that I've lived through.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, man, if I can save you from that, I fucking will.
Especially because, so the trauma only stopped when they were 14. This happened when they were 18, where he lost his memory. So it's not really like, and those are teenage years. Like, people don't know how to process trauma in those years. And it's not like their parents would give them the resources to do that, because clearly their parents were the reasons for the trauma. So at 18, I sincerely doubt that either of those twins would have been ready to work through, face, and accept the trauma that did happen to them and all the sexual abuse that they went through. Mm-hmm. I don't think they were ready to deal with that head on. So when the brother asked him about the childhood, I don't think he could have told him about it, even if he wanted to.
Right.
Like, I don't think that in his head he was mentally prepared to talk about it and
and have him face it.
Yeah, he was more, I think he was looking for some sort of not looking for, but he was more looking to escape, I guess, the reality. And it gave him an opportunity to escape it in creating this fantasy world for his brother.
Yeah, I wonder if anything he said, it was kind of like he basically told him what I wish my childhood would be like.
Oh, I'm sure.
And he basically just told him that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Damn, man.
Yeah. And his brother just totally believed him. I bet that was a rude awakening when he discovered that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Imagine finding out after you thought you had a nice childhood that it was not the nice childhood you thought it was. And honestly, it wasn't just a little bit of abuse. That shit is dark.
Mm-hmm.
That was a dark, dark movie. It was really sad, actually. It was actually really depressing. That movie club meeting was very short. We were basically just we're sad now. Anyway, see you guys in a couple more weeks.
Anyway, that shit was fucked up, huh?
Yeah, that's the conversation that we had, basically. We were like, would you do that for your brother? And that's the most discussion you can really get from that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It was a good one. Spoilers over.
Spoilers over.
Spoilers over.
Yeah, sorry. This whole time I've just been trying to fucking.
Yeah, what happened? Why don't you explain to everybody? What's going on?
So basically, I'm able to control the camera. This is boring, I know, but I'm able to control the camera through my laptop with an EOS utility app. And it just quit on me because it needed an update. First of all, if I'm using it, don't update it for me. I'm in the middle of using it. Why would you exit an app out that I'm currently using to update it? I don't get why that happens. I don't know why.
That's a little bizarre.
Come on. Think it through, bruv.
Think it through.
Think it through, bruv. If I'm doing something, don't fucking exit me app, fam.
What kind of accent is that?
You don't know what kind of accent that is?
No, I don't.
Well, but if I do something like this,
I don't know what that is.
It's just more
Sounds all the same to me.
It's deeper, but it's not.
Yeah, but I'm I can't
not
tell.
using my F a lot,
The only thing that I can tell is that it's different. Where are they from, though?
You know where I'm from.
No, I don't. Where are you from?
You know where I'm from.
Would you if you don't tell me where you're from?
Where am I from? Huh?
I don't know.
You tell me where I'm from.
England.
It could be in England. Could be Wales. Could be Welsh.
I'm gonna fight you. Yo, I've been watching so much Love Island that Gilmore is now permanently in a British accent.
British state of mind. British state of mind.
British state of mind.
Yeah, I mean it's a good time.
Love Island's great though. Big fan. A+. There's gonna be a new one for US. It's kind of lame because no one's gonna have a cool accent, but whatever. I'll get over it. I'm
an okay fan of Love Island. I think it's cool.
You join in and watch for 2 minutes sometimes if it's on and I'm watching it, and then you'll be like, okay, bye.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bye.
You join in, you make fun of their accents, and then you leave.
Yeah, it's a good time doing that.
You have a permanent quote though from Love Island.
Which one?
Hunter. Because in season 1 of Love Island, the UK version, there's a contestant and her name is Hannah, and that's how we pronounce it here in the States. In the States.
Hannah, not Hunter.
Hannah, and they say Hunter, like it's HANNAR.
Yeah, keep talking.
Hunter, I don't want to. I'm done talking. We're having some real technical difficulties, I guess. Yo, my fucking glasses are hurting me. Anytime I wear headphones over my glasses, it's a real pain in the ass. Anyway, yeah, I'm watching Love Island, watching season 6 of the UK version. It's a great time. I'm surprised about how many couples are actually still together. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that, really. There's not really much to talk about with Love Island besides their embarrassing accents. Just kidding. It's not embarrassing. I like the Scottish accent. I don't think I could imitate it even if I wanted to, because I'm not good at doing accents other than a United States country accent. That's the only accent that I could do. I got nothing else except for a country accent.
That's all you got?
That's all I got. I'm a get on my horse, and I'm a horsey on down to... Do you think they ever say horsey on down?
I don't think they ever say horsey on down.
As a verb for galloping somewhere. Horseying on down. I'm going to grab my horse and horsey on down to the rodeo.
I mean, we can always...
Make that something?
We can always wish, you know?
Like, if you were going to get on your horse and ride the horse to somewhere, you could say horsey on down. I'm a horsey on down to that farmer's market on to over yonder. Over yonder.
Onder, yover, hounder, wounder, scounder, rounder. Shounder, flounder.
Okay, sorry.
Anybody ever swing around a flounder and eat raccoon right afterwards?
Let's do a super fight segment.
Yeah, you think it's time for that?
Super fight segment. Anyway, if you're still here after that, if you haven't watched our podcast, move the fuck over. Just kidding. Yo, I fucking hate this table. Anyway.
Yeah, I want to get a new one, but like.
Yeah, we're working on it. Anyway.
Fuck.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Fucking fuck. All right.
Oh, you're still in my freaking way. Stop. Oh my god.
In your way. Fuck. Fuck shit. Fuck.
This is not going.
Yo, I love Danny Loprior. If you guys follow me on Instagram, bro, I post this shit all the time. Remember the Streets is Watching one? Streets is Watching.
Yeah, that's good. And then he runs away like a little girl.
It's fucking great, dude.
Anyway, Super Fight is a game where you have white cards, you have black cards. The white cards are people. The black cards are traits, and you pick one white card, two black cards, and then you battle out. You argue about who would win, basically, between the people that you drew.
Between the fights.
Right now, we've had a card that's been, it has lasted for a little while, and we kind of like have one running for a while before it gets beaten. This one is Iron Man. He's armed with a portal gun, and he throws ninja stars. So I guess now we will see if we could beat him today. I kind of doubt it.
We're going to beat his ass.
He is one of the ultimate
contenders.
people that we've had.
All right, so you go first.
Okay. All right, let's see. I got an Olympic gymnast who throws knives and has a venomous bite. So that's good, but not good enough. That's what I'll say about that.
Good, but not good enough.
Do you want me to draw for you?
Will never be good enough. Yes, please.
Okay. So our second one is Helen Keller. We're not off to a good start here. Definitely not going to be good. She is a super genius. Well, yeah, clearly. And let's see. Has jellyfish instead of hands. Okay, well, she's basically useless. Well, no one's beating Iron Man today. And I think that the Olympic gymnast is going to beat Helen Keller.
Yeah, he does throw knives and he has a venomous bite.
It's Helen Keller, and she doesn't even have hands. She has jellyfish.
She's a super genius.
Yeah, locked inside of her own head. She doesn't even have hands, so she can't even do the... You know how Helen Keller learned how to talk?
Yes.
And communicate? Like the hand stuff?
Oh, yeah, she doesn't have hands to do that. She has jellyfish.
She has jellyfish, so she can't even fucking do that.
She's like, everything is jellyfish.
Basically, the jellyfish are controlling her.
All right.
Should we draw one more just to see what happens?
This Olympic gymnast will not be Iron Man, even though he does have a venomous bite.
No, he's not beating Iron Man. He's just beating Helen Keller.
Yeah, Iron Man could just like...
Let's just pick another one for fun.
All right, let's go.
Okay. This is the Men in Black.
Oh.
All right.
It's
We
not
could
a-
be getting
That's
somewhere
not a
with
bad
that.
one. It's not a bad one.
Invisible.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Invisible? Okay.
And summons cats to do bidding. Kind of useless, but also pretty fun.
Pretty fun.
Pretty fun.
The Men in Black have a lot of cool shit.
They do.
But at the end of the day, they're just two guys in suits.
And they don't have a portal gun.
They don't have a portal gun.
They don't have a portal gun. So, because of that, I'm going to go ahead and say the Iron Man still wins.
Iron Man still takes the cake.
That's so annoying.
I've seen too many Iron Man. I've also watched Men in Black. I've seen every single Men in Black out there besides the most previous one with Thor and the girl that was also one of Thor's people, which is weird, by the way. They chose two people that were in a Marvel movie together. So I just couldn't look past that. I was like, oh, this guy's Thor. And she's the girl that's part of Thor's world. So it was kind of weird. Anyway, but I've seen a ton of Men in Black and I've seen a ton of Iron Man, and I don't think the Men in Black can
be Iron Man. I totally agree. And also Iron Man in this case throws ninja stars and has a portal gun. I kind of feel like the ninja stars one is useless. Like he can already do so much.
Yeah, that's just an add-on.
It's just an add-on.
It's just an add-on.
Yeah.
But I agree. I don't think Iron Man's ever gonna lose.
I know.
Ever.
Do you think the Men in Black would beat the Olympic gymnast?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Men in Black would definitely beat the Olympic gymnast.
All right, give me your cards, bitch.
Well, that was a quick ass segment. That was one of the quickest segments.
That was a
I
pretty
think
quick
we
segment.
just understand this game so much easier now, and we just know when to call it quits.
Yeah, we didn't really argue with this one. Let's just draw one more for fun.
Okay, fine. Let's do it.
Okay, fine. A hunchback. Okay, well, this isn't going anywhere.
That's a bad one.
Armed with a bacon-wrapped baseball bat.
Mm.
Not really going anywhere.
You were fighting dogs, me.
Balancing on a circus ball. Okay, well, that was
the waste of time. So that's awesome.
Woo, nice.
Good job, dude.
Oh my god! Sometimes you get really good ones, and sometimes you just get bullshit.
Yeah, I hate when you get a really good one and then
It's ruined.
yeah, it's like made of wood.
Yeah, you get like God, but then it's like isn't God. It's like the next card that you draw.
I was gonna say something really bad.
Cover the mic. Cover the mic.
I'm not even gonna say
No,
it.
whisper in my ear. Whisper in my ear. Come on. Wait, what? Oh no. No.
Yeah, so I didn't say. You feel me?
Yeah. All right, you made the right choice.
That's
Sorry,
better off
everybody.
just not being said. You know.
No one's gonna hear that one.
Yeah, no one's ever gonna hear that. Maybe my brother might, but
I might tell someone just to justify
just
why
to
I break
tell
up with
someone?
you. No, just kidding.
yeah, just dig up
You
some
wouldn't
dirt on
believe what
me.
he fucking said to me. So we
During the fucking podcast too.
during what the
It's my
fuck?
only fucking safe space.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Something else I actually had on here.
How come one of yous learned to
That's not even how it
leave the
goes.
toilet?
No.
When I had to shed?
Shit toilet. Leave it. Disgusting.
All I know is had a shut.
Had
Had a shut.
why doesn't
Well, it
anyone
was
know
one
how
of
to
yours.
flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
Well, it was one of yous.
No, it wasn't me.
Disgusting. It wasn't me.
Well, it was fucking one of yes.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. So, I had a weird thought. So, one of my favorite podcasts is Random Order Podcast. Shout out to 4YE, Jay and Trey. Shout out to y'all. I'm going to be on that podcast someday, I hope. But something they do really well is they can talk about shit that I always think about, but I never say it out loud. So, it's shit that for example, not to just take their content, but they were talking about how DIY projects always seem so cute, but then halfway through it, you guys are like mad at each other. You're probably doing all the work. You're sweating. Like it always takes longer than you think it's supposed to take.
Mm-hmm.
For example, when I built that wardrobe upstairs,
Yeah.
I was like doing it like kind of by myself, and I was
you were
sweating.
like, I'll do it. Don't worry, because I think I was like kind of sick or something, right? Wasn't
Something
it?
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you saw me getting frustrated, and that took more than 2 hours to build. I thought it was we're gonna do it in about an hour.
Yeah, you also fucked up though.
Yeah, I also fucked up.
You were also high.
Yeah,
You ate.
I wasn't high.
Oh. I thought you ate an edible.
I didn't eat another one.
Oh. Add a marker? No, just kidding.
No. Yeah, I was fucking lit, but that's besides. Yeah, I think that's why I fucked up, because I was lit. Had I not been lit, bro.
Yeah, and I think that one of your mistakes cost you a lot of time, which was when you
Yep.
nailed the thing in.
Yep, we had to
Yeah.
take it all apart.
Yeah. So I think maybe if that hadn't happened, plus when that sort of thing happens, and I know this because this happens to me too, you get like really frustrated, and then everything else becomes more difficult because you're just frustrated already.
Everything's just more annoying.
Yeah.
Difficulty goes to world class.
Yeah.
You're like a professional and then shoots up to the ultimate.
Exactly.
But yeah, so when they were saying that, I was like, wow, it's funny because I've done that. I've been in this situation, but I never thought to talk about it.
Yeah.
So that had me thinking, like, how many of us do the same shit?
Oh.
Like, for example,
everything. And you know,
oh, sorry, what were you saying?
This is also something that happens like on Twitter a lot.
Yes.
When you're like, you see a tweet and you're like, damn, everybody does that. That's weird.
So for example, there's a small example, like you wet your toothbrush. Everyone does that, but why?
Because it feels better.
An extreme example would be like, when I'm in the car and I'm on the highway, like I'm a passenger or somewhere, I lock the door and I pretend to open it. I don't know why I do that. You never do that? When say someone's driving, you're in the passenger seat or in the back seat, and then you're on the highway and I just lock the door and pretend to open the door sometimes. I'm like, ooh, if I just... And then I play out the scenario, what would happen if I open the door?
I don't think I've ever done that.
No? Oh, what about, you know your book bag? You know the very end of it? You ever just roll it up?
Yes.
It's like, why? Yeah, why do we do that? I saw a good one today that was someone had their closet and they have all the the stuff that's hanging, and then they have clothes that's folded up top. And it's like the clothes that I have for when I eventually get skinny.
Oh yeah. All of the jeans in my bottom, like, well, not all of them, but 90%, 80% of them, 80% of them are jeans that are too small for me now, but I'm waiting for when I'm skinny again.
Yeah, right. Everyone does that.
Yep.
I have shirts and sweaters.
I should just get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should just donate them.
It's like I have a bunch of shit that I don't wear anymore because I don't look good in it anymore. But I'm like, this for when I lose weight again. And then I saw this shit on Instagram, and I was like, fuck, that's so weird because I think of the same thing.
I know.
But I never say it out loud.
Isn't that weird? I really need to get rid of that stuff, though. That's actually like oh my God, wake up call.
Yeah, right.
Rolling the nylon strip on your bag.
Yeah.
I thought, so Gilmore has it written as tolling. So when I was reading through that, I was like, I don't know what the fuck this means.
I didn't read that.
I was like, I don't know what tolling the nylon
strip
strip on your bag
proofread my notes.
is.
I'm sorry. It's my
fucking
notes.
bitch. You probably should fucking, you know what I fucking mean? I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway.
Yeah. And then
the one you have written here, though, that I don't, not that I don't do, but that like nobody fucking does, like I don't see it as something that everybody does, is wiping the toilet seat after you use the bathroom.
That's why it's an extreme example.
Yeah. Because anytime I go into a girl's bathroom, like literally every time, there's like pee all over the seat and I have to wipe it off myself.
Well, yeah, everyone has to do that beforehand.
If I pee on the seat, I fucking wipe it off because I'm a gentleman. I'm just kidding. I'm a fucking lady.
I think my reasoning behind that is because I'm a man and men have butt hairs. Mm-hmm. So I feel like sometimes I wipe and then there's like little butt hairs on the toilet seat.
I've never noticed any butt hairs on the toilet seat
because I wipe it.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time?
Yep. That's what I'm saying. That's like an extreme example for me. Something that I do. I wonder if other people do that.
I don't really wipe the seat much here. But like if I'm
it would be nice though. So.
Oh, okay. But when I'm in like a public setting and I see, like, for instance, sometimes I hover on toilets in public because I don't want to put my ass on them because I feel kind of grossed out.
Interesting.
Because so many people put their ass on the toilet seat in a girl's bathroom and they pee all over it. So sometimes I hover, and then because I hover, I pee a little bit on the seat, like sprinkles. So I always clean. I always wipe down the seat. But so many girls hover, pee, and don't clean it up. And then so I go in and the seat is covered in little droplets of pee and I have to wipe it down. Or I just go into the next stall, depending on what my mood is like. What are you doing?
That's interesting because I don't ever hover. What I do if I go take a shit somewhere, for example, a restaurant, which I almost never do. I never take shits at restaurants. Mm-hmm. That's because that's the one place I don't want to take a shit at. Yeah. I'd rather take a shit at a Walmart before I take a shit at a restaurant, to be honest.
Why?
I don't know. Unless it's a fancy restaurant. Unless it's a really nice restaurant, sure. But if it's something...
What about like Carla's?
Yeah, yeah.
You take a shit there?
Yeah, that's a cool restaurant.
I take a shit
but
there.
I wouldn't take a shit at a Red Robin or On the Border.
Why?
Just because it's those are restaurants that everyone of all aspects of life walk in there. And I feel like in certain restaurants, certain people walk in there, which is weird to think about, but it's true. No, it's like, for example,
I think Gilmore's being racist.
You go to
guys.
McDonald's.
Comment down below if you think he's being racist.
You go to a McDonald's. Who's going to walk in there? Everybody and anybody.
Not necessarily that anybody could go in there. I think it's that everybody goes in there, so there's way too much traffic.
For example, it's like, is a homeless person going to walk into Carlos?
No.
Exactly. That's all I got to say.
You're discriminating against homeless people?
Nope.
Yes, you are.
We know homeless people don't wash their ass.
What?
Homeless people don't wash their ass. You know that, right?
Yeah. If I was homeless, I'd wash my ass.
I wash my ass. Sure.
Maybe they wash their asses. Anytime it rains, they just take their pants off.
There it is. Boom. But it's like, there's certain places that I trust more than other places.
Yeah, plus I think just the sheer numbers of people that go through some of those places.
Yeah, because I feel like Carlos is a bit more niche restaurant.
Yeah.
To whereas Red Robin's, I want a burger, go to Red Robin.
Yeah.
I want a burger, go to McDonald's.
Plus, I feel like their bathrooms are very, not homey. You know what I mean? Like, they're kind of like industrial, like...
Come here, take a shit,
stalls.
And get out. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not comfortable.
Yeah.
Whereas maybe at like a nicer restaurant, even especially if it's not a chain, the bathrooms are sometimes a little bit nicer because they're like kind of like, they just have a better pooping vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
They remind you more of like your home bathroom, so it's a little bit more comfortable.
But for me,
it also depends on what restaurant you're going to.
The thing about me though is if I need to shit, I will shit. If I'm getting down to the line, if I'm turtling,
ew.
I'm dropping one.
I think it's been a long time since I've turtled.
Yeah, same. But yeah, I haven't done that in a while either. But if I'm at that point, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck where I'm at.
Yeah,
Dollar store, I'll go.
I know there's people who refuse to poop in like public places, like refuse to.
Yeah.
But I don't care. I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't fucking care. I'll do it.
Like, I guess if I know I can wait, then I'll wait.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, if I'm uncomfortable, I'm not going to continue to be uncomfortable.
No, I'm going to let it go.
Yeah, even if I know, like let's say that I'm really uncomfortable, but I know I could wait, I still probably wouldn't wait. I'd probably just go. If as long as I'm a little bit uncomfortable.
Could you dump at an airport?
I probably have.
Me too. I definitely dumped at an airport.
Yeah. Only because like you're there, you don't really have a choice.
Yeah, right. Are you gonna wait until your plane lands?
I don't know if I've ever pooped on an airplane though.
I don't think I've ever done that either. I only stick to peeing on an airplane. I took a shit on a boat. Wasn't supposed to do that, but I did it because I had to.
Oh my god, stop! They're probably listening. They're like, it was him.
It was him.
Quick, get him.
Guys, we got him. FBI shows up.
Yeah, right.
Yo, we took a shit on the boat. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was unavoidable though. You were kind of sick, so.
Kinda.
You were pretty sick.
I was pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
I got so seasick that I took a shit. I've never, I don't know if that's a real thing. I got so seasick. I was like, I need and it was the longest shit I've ever taken in my life.
Maybe you had to shit really bad. That's one of the reasons you got so seasick.
I don't think so.
You think it was the shit was caused by the seasickness?
I think so.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because my stomach was just all out of whack. I've never been on a boat that far out into the ocean or wherever we were.
There's no escape when you're out that far.
Yeah.
If you start to get seasick, that's it. You're done for. You're thrown up.
Yeah, you gotta
because like you can't just like
stop it.
Yeah, you can't. Like there's no stopping it.
Yeah, no.
Especially when like you're out so far, I feel like the waves are a little bit more, one, consistent, and two, bigger, and like more like than like I don't know. No one could see what I just
kind of have to explain what that meant.
I guess I mean like I just feel like the waves are. I literally don't know how to explain that.
The waves are more intense?
I guess.
Okay.
But sometimes not just like intense as in like what you're imagining where it's like there's like a crazy wave. I just mean like there's more like dips in between the waves, you know, and I feel like sometimes it can like last a little bit longer and like, yeah. So, yeah, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, you are.
I was totally good that day though. I was surprised because I usually get pretty seasick.
I think it's because I also swallowed a ton of water.
That too.
Because it's my first time ever snorkeling. I've never done this shit before. So I couldn't get adjusted to the mask. I kept swallowing water by accident.
And add on to that you're not like an Olympic swimmer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need to be. I got the hang of it after a while. But at first it was weird because I felt that the flippers were weighing me down. But then after a while I got used to it. I was like, okay. But by the time I got used to it, I was like, I'm too far gone. I can't. I got a huge headache because the goggles were so tight on my face.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm all fucked up right now. I need to take a break.
Yeah.
Next, I was thrown up over the side of the boat.
You know what would have been cool? Like a one-on-one snorkeling with like an expert, where they can like make sure that your like goggles are properly on.
Yeah, because they kind of
like
just
they didn't even give you like a let's
proper
try it in this
tutorial.
Like okay, one time I went snorkeling, and there was like a pretty shallow area where you could just stand up if you needed to. Mm-hmm. So that's where you would start, and then you would swim out to where the actual snorkeling was going on. So when you started, you would just wade into the water, and you could just put your face down, get the hang of your mask, like make sure it's on properly, because you could just like sit in the water and like look into the, you know what I mean?
Right.
And also you like could get the hang of like using the flippers. And then once you feel comfortable, then you swim out and start like really snorkeling. You know what I mean? And you can also anytime control coming back, because you can just swim back and then stand up if you need to. Whereas this was like, they literally just drive you out. What's the proper word here? Boat you out? I don't know. I think they boat you out.
Sell you
and then
out.
They're like, get out. Look at the fish.
Ship you out.
Ship you out. There you go. And then you're stuck in the middle of the ocean. You have no opportunity to figure out how to snorkel or like figure out how to position your mask properly. You're just floating. You can't even stand up if you needed to. You can't even stand up. Like you're just like totally fucked.
It was definitely, thinking about it now is giving me a headache, but it was definitely a learning moment in my life. Also, I said, fuck the police, and I took a shit in that boat.
For real. It was also probably a cool experience too. We saw sharks.
Oh, it was great. Yeah, it was a great experience. I fucking saw a shark. I saw rainbow fish. Mm-hmm. What else did we see?
I don't remember.
That's all I remember.
Like the two things, yeah. There were some crazy fish though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty sick. But
I remember, where was it that I swam with a sea turtle? Oh, that was Puerto Rico. I saw I like swam with a sea turtle for a minute.
You guys share a joint?
Nah, but he was out. He was like, sorry, bro, I'm going to cop.
Was he mad fast?
No, but he was kind of fast.
Was he huge?
Nah, he was like, maybe like, for anyone that's not watching.
He's about the size of a curled up cat or dog.
Curled up medium-sized dog.
Yes.
He wasn't huge, but he wasn't small.
Curled up Shiba Inu.
He was cool. My mom saw a squid that day. Like a not an octopus, but like kind of like a small octopus, I guess.
Aw.
Yeah, and then someone else saw something really cool, but I forget what it was. I just remember the sea turtle.
I'm convinced octopus are aliens, but
it's so funny because anytime you see something, you like look up like to tell somebody as if you're going to be able to, but everybody's like face down and you're like, okay. But I remember because I think Sarah was like near me. I'm pretty sure I like kicked her with my flipper and I was like under the water. She was like,
yeah, I think we were doing a lot of that.
Yeah, you're like,
we're like,
you're like gesturing to whatever's going on.
And then you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
It's funny when you're like snorkeling and then like, you like look up and you're like, oh, I'm alone over here. You're like, I'm going to go swim back to where
where's everybody else at?
Especially like, okay, when I was snorkeling in Puerto Rico, because we were so close to the beach and you could just swim back, I didn't give a fuck really. You know, I went out pretty far. I would be alone. But in this instance with the boats, you're in the middle of the ocean. When you look up and you're like far away from everybody, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, because you're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, like shit. That's fucking scary, man.
There's coral reefs there.
Damn, yo, I read this story. I think it was on like Twitter or something. It was in the news or something. But it was like this, these two snorkelers got like left behind and they like drowned because, you know, you can't swim out there forever.
Damn.
Yeah. Their like boat like left them. I'm just like thinking about that and just imagining the panic. That also reminds me of the TikTok that I saw of the kid and he's in the water and he's like, day one of I fell off the boat and they left me, and then he like pans over and you can see the shore and he's like, that's not the shore. I'm stuck out here. I don't know. I figured I'd lighten the mood.
Yeah, right. I mean, it was definitely a good time.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Would I throw up and see fish eat it again? Maybe. It's kind of cool.
I think that you would enjoy like if we ever went to Puerto Rico or somewhere like that where you could just walk out and snorkel. I think you'd like that.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot nicer than being thrown out in the middle of the ocean and then be like, yo, figure it out.
And then maybe if you enjoy it that time, then we can try going out in the middle of the ocean again some other time.
Yeah. But last thing of that story, that shit I took was probably the most impressive shit of my life. So
impressive. Yeah.
Double tapered, definitely longer than my arm.
And the fish ate your throw up. So.
And the fish ate my throw up. So you know what? I did a lot of good that day. Whoever had to clean out that toilet, I'm sorry. But you gotta admit, whoever that was a nice log.
You think they're thinking about that to this day?
That fucking guy that took a shit in the toilet.
That log, man. That was an impressive log. He's like, I didn't know someone could shit like that.
There's like an FBI bulletin board. He has strings and the pictures of the shit. He's like, who could have it been? I've been tracing this shit since 2018.
He's got like pictures of like the biggest guys because it was such a nice shit.
Yeah. He has names written down.
He's got like John Cena, Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Even though Andre the Giant's not alive anymore. But like maybe it was a preserved shit of Andre the Giant. Yeah, maybe it was his fucking cousin or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit has definitely had someone thinking for years.
Yeah.
And it's cool.
It haunts him.
And if you listen to this, you figure it out.
Now you know.
Now you know.
Gilmore.
FBI comes
Gilmore Tobar.
Like, how do they know it's not even live? And like, I've bugged the place. And then there's a microphone in your coffee. I'm sorry, I had to do it.
There's a microphone in my microphone.
There's a microphone. What the fuck? Yeah, it's a mic, asshole. Something else. So something that always bothered me is when people take pictures of food when they go out to eat. It doesn't bother me too much.
We were literally just out the other night with our neighbors, and me and the neighbor both started taking pictures.
Yeah, which again, it doesn't bother me too much. But sometimes I'm like,
I'm gonna tell Natalie that you said this.
She'll probably listen to this. I don't know. But it's like that wasn't obnoxious because all she did was it. But sometimes when people stop everything and then they start getting mad extra with it, like they start aligning things and this and that. Like sometimes, and I'm like, yo, what if, like, what if I made that experience of you taking the photo of your food like crazier? Like you're about to start taking photos and I'm like, hold up, I bring in models, I bring in lights. I bring in professional cameras and shit and put a backdrop and like, no, what you really want to do is you got to turn your flash a little bit down.
No, I need to eat though. So
Sergio. And then some guy's like, hi, I'm Sergio. He's like, oh, you're not wearing the right thing.
He starts doing my makeup. I'm like, I'm not even in the picture.
Like,
he starts doing the makeup of the food.
Yeah, he starts adding like oil to it so it looks shinier.
I'm like, no, now I can't. Now I can't
shut up. You wanted this, you will have it.
No, this isn't what I don't want this. This isn't what I fucking wanted.
So he was like, Gilmar, I can't do it. I can't do it, this lady. I don't know what accent that is.
Yeah, who is that?
Sergio.
What's his name?
Sergio.
How do you spell it?
Sergio.
How do you spell it?
Sergio.
Sergio. Sergio.
Sergio. Yeah.
Sergio.
No, Sergio, not Sergio.
Sergio.
He'll be call him Sergio. He'll leave.
Sounds like you're saying Sergio.
Nope, Sergio.
Sounds like you're saying Sergio.
Sergio,
come here.
You're forgetting
That's what I call him. I'm like Sergio, I need you to.
Sergio. I know Gilmar came with this one.
He's like, that is not my name.
No puedo.
You disgust me.
No puedo.
How dare you?
Ella es la flama blanca.
He's like, I can't work with this woman. She is disrespectful.
La blanca.
I'm like, Sergio, do you think that if we moved the...
The girl's still there like, I don't care what his name is. I just want to eat my food.
Sergio, I don't give a fuck. Can we just get this done with, please? Thank you. He's like, that is not. It's Sergio.
Dude, that'd be a funny ass prank that I'd want to pull someday.
Nah, I really hope you don't do that.
Someone's at a restaurant, I just like start bringing in lights.
They like the way the food looks. Let them take the fucking picture.
It's mad funny, bro.
Let them take the picture. Let people enjoy what they enjoy, you know?
Yeah, I know. But part of...
Nah, I like the next thing that you have here. This is something I can get really angry about.
What?
It says when people drag their kids into a bar and expect there to be kids' meals.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker, you in a bar.
Yeah.
You're
in a fucking bar. So when I was working at Vault, these used to happen all the time. People would come in with their kids and they would sit down. Well, first of all, we didn't have like kids' chairs for a little bit. We didn't have like high chairs or anything. And people would be like, you know, why the fuck don't you have high chairs? And I'm like, because we're a fucking brewery. Mm-hmm. We're a brewery.
We sell beer.
We're a brewery.
Your kids drink beer? Nope.
Then get them the fuck out.
Go to fucking Red Robin, dude.
And then they'd be like, so do you have a kids menu? And I'd be like, no, we don't. We do have like, we can offer like a pizza. you know, without anything on it though, like a plain cheese pizza. And they'd be like, oh, is it smaller? And I'm like, no. And they're like, you don't have kids stuff. And I'm like, well, this is a brewery. So no, we don't. And people used to get so upset. And I'd be like, dude, like, I just don't know what you're expecting.
Yeah. Like,
I just really don't know why you would expect this to be like super kid friendly.
Go
to Applebee's. I don't know.
I walked to a strip club with my dad. I'm like, yo, why are the titties out?
That's basically.
You're in a strip club.
You're in a strip club.
I don't know what you expected.
I don't know. People used to do that all the time and drive me insane.
Yeah, I hate when also they're like, they try to modify the food for kids. So this person came. We have this thing called a waffle grilled cheese, and it's a waffle and it's grilled cheese in it, like cheese, and then we heat it up, whatever, it's waffle grilled cheese. And this person was like, "Oh, can we substitute the bread for regular bread?" And I'm like, "No, we don't have that on hand."
Yeah, we don't. Part of the menu. Why don't you look at the fucking menu?
If you wanted your kid to have a grilled cheese, go to fucking Panera or something. I don't know, dude. Go get something where kids can get shit from.
Yeah, like just work with our menu. Like I get that you want to eat here because you're an adult and you have to have your kid with you. Okay, but don't bitch when we don't have a bunch of kid stuff. Like we're not a kid restaurant.
Yeah, it's like I don't fucking go to a soccer store and ask for hockey sticks.
Yeah.
If you want hockey sticks, go get fucking hockey sticks at the hockey stick store.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
There are a lot of parents that would come in and they would have food for their kids already.
Yeah, which I can respect that.
Yeah, because that's like smart. Yeah. Because they know you're not there for your kid to eat. You're there for you to eat.
Yeah, so, exactly.
Yeah.
I hate when I see kids come in, get dragged into with their parents, and they're all sad because they have to fucking eat a kale salad or a cheese pizza when they probably want a cheeseburger.
Yeah, they want to like, yeah.
Yeah, some lady came in and had her kids in there, and she ordered them a kale salad and something else, and they were both just miserable. I'm like, oh, they would rather be eating chicken nuggets right now.
Yeah,
trust
definitely.
me. It's poor little girls.
There are a lot of options there, though. Like, I don't know, like cheese pizza. Come on, how could you go wrong with a cheese pizza for your kid?
I guess some people don't want their kids to have pizza. Not that chicken nuggets are healthier. Maybe they are. I don't know, but
also you could do like a plain salad with chicken on it. Like there are options. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But
people are fucking annoying.
Yeah, people are annoying. Other thing that I thought about the other day, whenever you get a paper statement, do you care?
No, I never even open them.
Dude, if I get a paper statement, that shit not scaring me.
Yo, You're
threatening me with a puppy.
Wait, paper statement? Wait, what do you mean?
Like when you get in the mail, like paper statements?
Yeah. What do you mean that doesn't scare you?
It's like, I'm not going to pay this.
Oh, I thought you meant like, okay, for like my bank account.
Yeah, or even that.
Statements in the mail.
Or even that.
It's not like scary though. It's just like they're just letting you know like what your bank
No,
is.
but I mean like, for example, when I go to my doctor, obviously they don't have maybe they should ask for my email. I don't know. So for some reason, we don't pay for the copay right away. I don't know why it's like that. As long as I remember, you'd pay the copay right away. And then they mail me something that's saying, pay for the copay. I'm like, I'm not paying for this. This shit not scaring me. Like, email me or call me.
Well, eventually that shit will go to collections.
I know, but it's only $30. That's fine. I'm going to pay it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
I had a $4 one that I like didn't pay because I was like, I'm not fucking paying this right now. Like, I don't give a fuck.
It's a paper statement. Yeah.
Yeah, but eventually they sent me something that was like, we're sending this to collections. I was like, all right, fine.
All right, I guess I'll pay it now.
I was like, yeah, I guess now's time. That's usually when I pay it, is once they send me something threatening. That's like real threatening. Like, we're sending this to collections. And I'm like, okay, I'll pay it now.
All right, fine.
Yeah, you convinced me.
But yeah,
you did it. Congratulations.
For the most part, I'm just like,
yeah, fuck this. Yo, you know what pisses me off? My bank, I asked for paperless statements. Like, just email me my statement. I requested that. That's a thing that you can request. As a matter of fact, they encourage it. And I swear to God, I've done it twice, maybe even 3 times. I have either called or set it up online, and I still get statements in the mail.
Yeah, I be seeing them.
Drives me insane. And I did it also for my car insurance. They still send me paper statements. I just don't understand. If I opted out of paper statements, why am I still getting paper statements? Tell me why.
I fucking fight somebody.
I just grab you by the shirt. I'm like, tell me why I'm not getting. It just drives me insane. Also, I changed my address with my bank account twice, and it's still wrong. I had to call and have them change it the other day, and it better fucking be right this time. So, like, you know when you enter your shipping address? I don't know, probably not going to do anything. I'll just be fucking pissed. I'll just be really frustrated.
I swear to God, they better fucking have it right, or else just going to wait. Going to wait another week.
I'll just go wait another week and then call again.
Let me see what happens.
I'll fucking call again.
I know it's probably stressful then. So
it's so annoying. And you know what the worst part is that, oh shit, that was loud. The worst part is that when I order something online and I enter my shipping address, I have to enter another address for my billing information.
Why?
A separate billing, because you know how they always ask you if your billing address is separate than your shipping address?
Why is it not the same?
Because I've tried to change my address multiple times in my bank account and it won't change.
Where'd you try to do it?
I called to change it the first time. And I was like, cool, it's changed. And then it wasn't changed a couple months later. So then I was in the bank and I was like, fuck it, let me do this now. So I changed it in the bank. Still wrong.
I mean, to me,
so I just called.
Sounds like your bank is incompetent and that you need a new one.
Yeah, maybe. That's definitely Santander.
Yeah, I've always been with Bank of America because I've always had a good experience with them.
I have mostly good experiences with Santander. The only things that aren't good is they haven't changed my address and the paper statements. Otherwise, they're great. Never had any issues.
And what about the ATM?
What ATM? What are you talking about?
Didn't you say you have to submit your money a certain way because if not, your ATM doesn't take it all?
That was one specific bank.
Okay.
And their ATM machine, and it's also just me being paranoid.
Is that the nearest ATM to you right now for Santander?
No.
Where's the nearest one?
Yardley.
It's not the one that did it?
No, the one that did it was in Hamilton, but I was then paranoid, so now I do it everywhere. But I don't think. All right, yeah.
So you see what I mean?
It's okay. I don't really need that anymore anyway. So I don't really have cash anymore because I'm no longer a server or a bartender. So it doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah. So now you just wait for the unemployment to come in.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Direct deposit, dog.
That's fucking clutch.
Yeah, fucking clutch.
Direct deposit it up.
Clutch.
Okay, bro.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, right. Yeah, honestly, I think this probably should be the end of the podcast. We are.
Oh, all right.
Oh no, where are you going?
Just kidding. I just run away.
Yeah, don't run away.
This should probably be the end of the podcast. That's how you fucking sound, you stupid bitch.
So everyone, please pray for Lebanon.
Pray. Not really. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That was a crazy explosion that we witnessed.
Yeah, if you haven't
seen it, I don't know, just
yeah.
It's not to be yo, go check this fucking video out, but it's I guess to give some context, understand why we're saying what we're saying, because it's crazy.
Yeah.
Hope everyone's fine.
A lot of damage over there.
Yeah, I hope everyone's continuing to be blessed out there and that you guys are all being taken care of. So very sorry to hear that. But anyway, to end this on a positive note, we hit more than 1 million downloads. So check that out.
Oh, really?
No. Not even close.
I don't even know why I believed that for a second.
No, but shout out to everybody that listens, man. I love y'all. We gonna get to 1 million.
How many downloads do we really have?
I don't fucking know.
1,000?
No, more than that.
More than 1,000?
Yeah,
really?
1,000, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Try tripling that, and yeah, that's where we're at.
3,000?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's
thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone that's out there listening.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, now our downloads have dipped somehow. We're now at 1,000 downloads.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the show. Make sure you check out the Patreon. You can check Patreon. You can check me out on Instagram at Gilmar.Tobar and check out the podcast at From Earth Podcast.
And check out my Instagram at Anna Can't Cook and my cats at Piper plus Willow.
I actually just posted Anna's beautiful ass face on my Instagram. So.
Beautiful ass face.
Yeah, beautiful ass and face on my Instagram. So
my ass is not on his Instagram.
Her ass is beautiful though. Anyway, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, I love you so much. Thank you so much, guys. We love y'all and have a good one.
Bye.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
All day, every day.